Yeah, so my next fight is UFC on ESPN 12. It's Poirier versus Hooker. Brandon Allen was originally scheduled to fight Ian Heinisch, and I'm assuming Ian Heinisch got hurt from what I saw in an article yesterday. He had an injury, so they had called me up, and I took the fight. Brendan's game, he comes to fight, he comes forward, he puts a lot of pressure on you, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to trying to cut my angles, keep my range, keep my distance, and keeping this fight on the feet. Yeah, I do have a lot of Darce chokes or Nika chokes, but I feel that my ground game is superior to anybody that I fight. I go in there with 100% confidence in my ability to compete with anybody and to finish anybody. I do feel like if this fight does go to the ground, I will finish with a submission, and it'll just be a matter of time. Yeah, getting the call, it was a bit emotional. It's everything that I worked for. I've ever since I was 16 years old, I wanted to be in the UFC. I've always imagined myself in the UFC. So getting the call, it was very emotional. But that lasted for maybe like a minute or so, and then game face was on. It's just another fight that I'm familiar with. I'm fighting at the UFC Apex, and I fought there before last year, almost a year to the date, and it's very familiar to me. I have nothing to worry about. It's just another fight, and I have to go in there and get the job done. Yeah, I went 500 as an amateur. I was 5-5, but I found a successful weight class at 85, and I was undefeated there as an amateur. And as for work right now, I'm not working at all. I'm just training twice a day, 3 times a day, as hard as I can. For short notice call-ups like this. This is what I've trained for. I am more than ready for this fight, and I have nothing to worry about. I just wanted to say thank you to my coach, my brother, everybody that I've been training with right now during these tough times. We're still getting the good training in that we need. I'm very thankful for everybody, and I really can't wait to showcase my skills on the 27th of June and get that first win in the UFC.